Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. I'm Crystal. In today's video, I want to do a first impression on some new products that I picked up. And this one, I'm like low-key, like super, not even low-key. I am excited for this new product that I'm going to be testing out, and it is a foundation, but a powder one. In this video, I'm going to be doing a first impression / review on the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I am super excited that I get to try this out. I just picked this up the other day online. And yeah, so we're just gonna dive right into this. Before we get into this review, please make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out any of my videos, and thumbs up this video if you do enjoy. Leave a comment down below if you have tried this powder foundation and what was your thoughts on it, or if you're just excited to pick it up. So let's just get right into it. This is the packaging of the carton that it comes in. Super sleek. I love like the design on it, the black and white and gray. You like my nails? Link down below. I just showed like a little tutorial on how I did my nails, but I'll leave it like right here so you guys can check that out. Okay. But yeah, this is the packaging of the box. The shade that I got mine in is the shade 330. Now, when I went online to like do like a color match, they recommended this shade. So they did the same thing when I actually they recommended my foundation, which I got the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, Longwear foundation in the shade 290. And I always complain about how it's a little too light for me, like even though I make it work. So it was interesting that they recommend the shade 330 for me. Specs on this is that it is a medium to full coverage. It's a light as air flawless filter effect, so it's supposed to be very lightweight. The foundation retails for $36. I don't really use powder foundations often, and if I do, I'll kind of put it on top of another foundation that is a little bit like softer, or if I'm just doing like a really quick makeup and I do a little concealer, I'll put like powder foundation to give me some type of like life to my face. And then this is what the actual packaging looks like right here. And then when you turn it around, you have the shade right here. This is what it looks like. And then when you go like this, you have the mirror on the bottom, as well as this little like puff cottony cushion thing that you can use for your face. Now, I normally use like a brush or this. The only other powder foundation that I really love was the Benefit one, and I actually use that little thing that it comes in, and I just press it into my skin, and that actually gave me a nice coverage. So I think I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try it with the brush as well. As you can see, I already did my eye makeup, just because I wanted this video to be really quick, and I just wanted to focus really on the powder and then how it works with other products on top of it. So I think I'm going to do a little bit concealer like right here and a little cream contour before putting this on, and then maybe putting this on, I don't know. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do half my face with the foundation underneath, and then I'm gonna do my other half with just the powder alone, and then we'll see like a comparison of how it works. And I think I'm gonna do the powder just alone on this side of my face, because I want to see how it covers up this little like guy that I have here, and I have a little bit more like freckles and like marks here, so we're gonna do that. But first, I want to make sure that I moisturize my face very well, because this is a powder. So I'm gonna take this, I think this is like a serum. I'm trying this out. It's supposed to boost hydration. This is the Vixie Mineral 89. This is what it looks like. It helps with hydrating my face, so I like to put this on. I already put my moisturizer on, so I like to do that. And when you put on your skin products, you should put your moisturizer on, moisturizer on first, and then any serums on top. I'm gonna do one pump on this side of my face, and this is the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation. I'm gonna blend that out using my Fenty 110 foundation brush. I just did one more pump because I used my other brush first and it picked up a lot of the product, and I actually really love this foundation, so I'm curious of how this will work with each other. I just realized I forgot to go in with my primer. it's okay. It is okay. You know what? Now that like I have the foundation on, it kind of matches with my face, but not really my body because my body is a little bit more tan. But it's whatever. And then I'm gonna do a little concealer. This is my I Am Magic concealer by Juvia's Place. I'm gonna add the tiniest bit. Forgot to wet my sponge, but it's okay, so I sprayed it. I'm gonna put a little concealer. And it's okay, I know I did my bottom lash line already, but I'll go back and fix it. So I'm gonna kind of pinch it a little bit. And then apply some of the product onto the sponge. And then let me just... Oh. This is pretty dark. I said I was gonna cream contour, but I kind of don't feel like it. Ooh. Oh my god, I just realized they have a mirror. They have a mirror on the bottom and on the top. Oh my god. So right off the bat, I can tell by the number 320 and or 330 and 290, they're completely different shades, of course. And I kind of like the powder foundation color on me so much better because it actually matches with my skin. I mean, it actually matches with my neck. So, and the coverage is so pretty. Oh, wow. So I'm actually pressing this in right here. So because I wasn't sure how it was gonna look, I apply it on the outer portions of my face just in case. And then I'm just gonna dab. Ooh. Oh, I like this. And then I'm gonna set underneath my eyes too, just ever so slightly. This is very, very pretty. Can you guys see that? I'm like looking in the camera because it looks, oh my god, it looks so good. I am using a small little area and I'm picking little product at a time and then pressing it in and moving it around. Oh, this is bomb. This is so good. So this is just one layer compared to this side. I'm shook. And it set my concealer so nice. I'm trying to see if I notice like any dry patches, but no. So even though I have a light layer of foundation underneath and then the foundation on top, I am getting like a medium coverage because I can still see a little bit of my freckles right here. But like, honestly, it's like, if you look from far away, it doesn't look, it looks full coverage, but wow, oh my gosh. It feels so nice and like almost like buttery. And, oh, I got some in my brows, but. So the only parts that I see that it cling to is where my edge control is. And that's it. This looks pretty nice. Like, okay. That was bomb. So I'm actually gonna do this side. Instead of doing the foundation on this side, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer, just a little bit underneath. And I just need like the tiniest bit. Gonna blend that right here and around my nose just a little bit. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go back into the foundation. So basically I have nothing over here, just underneath the eyes. So let's see. You see how it just covered that? It was hella red, like, even though you can still see like the bump itself, but it was pretty red. And I just did one little swipe on top of it and it's like, wow. Wow, you guys. Oh, wow. This covered so nicely, even without the foundation underneath. And to be honest, like, I mean, I like it both ways. So I like it both ways, and I do get more of a medium coverage on this side. And now that I look at this, this is more on a medium to full side, just because that foundation is underneath. I can still see a little bit of my blemish, like freckles, but I love how it covered. Wow. So what I'm gonna do with my brush, with the little sponge thing, I'm gonna go over to the areas that I want more coverage, like here, right here, where my blemishes are. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with a brush, and I'm just gonna like lightly go over it and blend it out. And I am using more of like a stiffer brush. This is a brush that I got from Benefit when I used to work there. It was for their blushes, but honestly it's like really nice for powder foundation and stuff. So I'm just gonna go over very lightly. But you guys, I am shut up. Wow. You guys, do you see my face? I don't even know where to look. It looks so good, and it doesn't feel like anything is on my face, to be honest. This side, let's see. No, it feels, oh my god, it feels so good. I'm actually really surprised that the side that I just put concealer on looks almost the same as the foundation side, or the side that I put foundation underneath. Oh, you got, like, honestly, this looks so bomb. Hold on, let me go in. I'm just gonna, I don't really need to do this. I'm just taking my leftover powder, my dirty brush. Okay, but I'm doing a tutorial, so yeah, they're gonna want to learn. I'm doing a product review, not talking to Steven.
Face on this joint real quick, get you some views, man. Listen, get you some views real quick. You know how I do. You put a picture about me, you get views.
Yeah, right, Steven.
You see where we at?
I'm trying to do this Fenty thing for Rihanna. Come on, move. What are you doing?
I'm pointing at the...
But I'm not... Eyeshadow, but it's not eyeshadow, it's the foundation. Come on, move. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna go in a bronze and put a little bit of blush and stuff. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is in Bajan. This is actually my first time using this as well. So this is what it looks like. And I wanna push it in because it is a powder, so I don't wanna mess it up. I decided not to do the cream contour underneath just because I feel like it would have been a little bit too much, and I really want to see how the powder works on its own. So I was pressing it in to see how it looks, and then I kind of swirled it to see if it would move the foundation, but it didn't. Toss your coin till you're with ya. I'm gonna go into my Wanted 2 palette by Nars and take this shade right here. So before I set my face, I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous, but I kind of want to look at the foundation with the blush and bronzer on top. And honestly, like, it looks so good. I love how soft it looks, meaning like it doesn't look a lot of product, but there's the coverage. The coverage is there. I'm gonna set my face using my setting mist by Morphe. I'm a little scared, but we'll see.
Mommy, no.
Okay, so I just set my face. Okay, so now that I looked at it up close, I don't know if it's just me. I like both sides. Like, I really love both sides. But on this side, where the foundation is, it does seem a little bit smoother than this side right here. I feel like it is looking a little bit more powdery on, like, right in this area where the powder foundation, the bronzer, and the blush kind of like overlaps each other. But like it's nothing like crazy. I just feel like this side is so much like smoother looking, and then this side does look a little bit more textury just right here. So to finish off, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is the Trophy Wife Killawatt. Mine is a little broken, even though I never really used this like that. Look at this. I actually shattered this a while ago, and I was so mad about it that I never used it again. But I think I'm just gonna go and buy a new one because I really like this. I'm just gonna go and highlight, and I am pressing it in. Ooh, you see that? All the Fenty stuff that I use so far is like so good. They know what they're doing over there. Put it into my inner corners. Just a complete look. Hey, I know. So completing the look. To finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with my Stripdown Lip Liner. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Balm Gloss and Fenty Glow. I really love this powder foundation. Now, if you love powder foundations, I feel like you're gonna love this. Like, this looks so good, and I'm actually surprised that the color matches me so well. I really like that I didn't have to add too much bronzer because the powder underneath just made it more pigmented too. You know how your bronzers usually don't like cling on to your base well, so you have to build it up more and more. I feel like I didn't have to do that with the bronzer because it just clinged onto the powder underneath so nicely. And I like that it's like a subtle glow, a subtle bronze, but it looks really good. Like, I actually use a lot of bronzer, if that makes any sense, because it's not that heavy looking. I just really love it. So me personally, I think I would do the side where I have the powder on top of the liquid foundation, just because I do like a fuller coverage, and I am getting that medium to full coverage on this side. On this side of my face where I just did like the concealer underneath my eyes and then the powder all over, I do have a softer medium coverage, if that makes sense. So I do like them both. Like, if I was gonna run errands real quick, I would just do the side with just the powder. But if I wanted to do like a glam like this look, I will go with the powder on top of the foundation. And I think the two works so well. And now I feel like, since this shade is a little lighter and I have this in the exact shade for my body, mixing it together gives this nice, perfect like complexion, and it just looks so flawless and it just looks so well. So these two perform really nice together. So now I'm not mad that I have that in a lighter shade. Overall I would give this like a 10 out of 10 because I really love it. The color matches me well. It looks really nice. It is a matte finish, of course. It's a matte powder, but it's a soft matte, so it's almost like skin-like. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. Even when I sprayed it with my setting spray, I was a little bit scared that it was gonna like move around or do something funny, but honestly it didn't, and it looks even better with it set down, and it just looks so good. And I love it covered this redness right here on this little blemish that I had so well. Like, you can't even notice it from far away. I mean, yeah, you still see the bump, but it's not bad. Like, look at my skin. Like, you guys, I can't wait to play with this foundation even more with like different products. Now I feel like I want to get a lighter one just to set under the eyes, but I think that would be like extra, right? That would be like a little extra, right? But yeah, I really love it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. Pick up this foundation. Like, you need to pick up this foundation. Yeah, it's $36. It's more on the higher end side, but it's worth it. I feel like it's definitely worth it. Now, I do have more drier skin, so that's why I made sure that I really hydrated my skin prior to putting the foundation on. And now I'm kind of interested in how like my like glowy primers that have more hydration to it will look underneath. Maybe it will look even better with just the powder by itself. So if I do that, I will leave like a little description below, or I'll leave a comment saying like, oh, how it works with the primer underneath, just with the powder alone and not the foundation and the powder, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I really love it. I hope you guys love this video. If you did, please make sure that you thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.